stay tuned. You don't want to miss it.
All right.
Welcome back to Streams of Strength, where we tell the truth if you like it or not. Have you ever just felt like you just wanted to scream? Just do it. Don't wait. Just do it. It feels so good. No matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you come from, you can always change and become a better version of yourself. And this is written by a famous singer that goes by the name of Madonna. Self-improvement is the first thing that comes to my mind. Just with this one point, you may consider and ask yourself, who needs self-improvement? When do we begin this self-improvement change? And how will we begin? What will we get from it? What? And the most significant of them all, for what reason do we need self-development for? Why do we need this? Well, you see, this helps us become a better person. You know, some of us just need some work. Never mind, all of us need some work. All of us just need so much work. But until you look in the mirror and decide to do something about it, it will never change. It will always be the same. We always need inner work. And the only way to do it is through self-improvement. Remember, experience that we all either blessed or mistakes that we made or regrets that we have are all lessons each time to learn something. Now, you might be asking yourself, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, this is what I'm talking about. We go through lessons through life because we are supposed to be learning something. Have you ever asked yourself, why do I keep going through this? Well, the reason why you keep going through this is because you are not learning what you need to learn for self-improvement. Self-improvement is a wake-up call, and you have to listen for the call. You have to answer it, not let it keep ringing. Answer the call. So some of us just keep going through things. Now, let's talk. Let's just have some free talk. Here we go. Some of us get really frustrated. We get frustrated to the point of no return. And it corrupts our whole day and our whole everyday life. It's something that we just can't control. And the way we control it is we have to go within to fix it. We cannot keep looking outside of ourselves for the answer. The answer is within you. It always has. It's waiting on you to find it. So let's say, for example, you have anger issues or control issues. We talked about this in I have a video on it, so go check it out. I'm not going to too much can talk about that. But you have to learn how to control it. So if it's outside of your control and you cannot control it, physically you cannot control it, what could you control? Let me ask that question. You can control you. If you can't control that and that and that, stop worrying. That is where your worry comes from. So when you do self-development, you figure out that I need to control this issue that I have. And this is why I keep running into the same people in that same caliber, because it's showing me something about myself. And we go all our lives not knowing why we always attract these same kind of people. You attract them because it's trying to teach you something about yourself. So someday, this is what I want you to do. When you see this person, it just makes you upset sometimes. But what you're seeing is something that you hate or dislike in yourself. So what you need to do is work on that issue. And whatever that is, it could be 1,000 things. Whatever that is, you need to work on it. Inner work is something, it's not something that happens overnight. It's something that took me 3 years to figure out. 3. Was anybody there for me? No. I had to figure it out myself. Now, they got people that guide you through, but it's nothing like having somebody to talk to. We have YouTube here all day long. And you know, they have people that talk about different topics that maybe we don't want everybody to know about. So in our private time, we go to YouTube and go see if anybody else is having the same problem. Maybe they can answer it. Sometimes we just need to stop, breathe, relax. Now, I'm not saying YouTube is not a good thing, but what I'm saying is, yes, they have people on YouTube that can help you with these problems that you might be having in your private time away from everybody. So you don't have to let everybody in your business. Some things you just gonna have to learn how to work out on your own. On your own. I mean, self-work is inside. You're going to figure out when you go on this journey that the person that you keep, the reason, okay, let me backtrack. The reason why you get so frustrated with these other people is because you're looking for something that you can't do. So, for example, you always like this person to be around for your emotional stability. And you point out and you dictate every little bit that they do. Every little bit that they do is because it's trying to tell you something about you. These little things that you nitpicking is the things that you don't like about yourself. So instead of nitpicking on other people and dictating every little step that they make, you need to figure out, what is it inside me that I need to fix? What is it? And all you have to do is answer. All you have to do is ask yourself that question, and you will get the answer that you're looking for. So we go through our whole entire life complaining. And I know that I talk about being silence your mind, because, you know, we have a lot of distractions in the world, and these distractions keep us from paying attention to the things that we need to fix. So the more distractions we got, the less time we have for ourselves to fix these issues. So this is one reason why I always talk about meditation, because meditation brings it back and gives you time to yourself. This is why I talk about pampering yourself and just going for it in yourself. Because what you're going to figure out is that it's all about you. This whole life thing is an image. It's an image in your head about, it's an image in your head. Everything you see is an image. And either you're going to attract bad things, or either you're going to be attracting good things. And that depends on how you think and the way you see everything. And I'll break this down in more videos. because I really want to talk about it. Because I've been going on this journey for 3 years, and what I'm telling you guys is what I found. And maybe this is what you're looking for. It can be anything. You know what I mean? Like people that had been brought up in foster homes or different things. Because a lot of us have trauma that we just need to figure out. How could we get through this? What is it? What do I need to do to fix it? Or how could I get over this? And you need to deal. Don't block those problems out. Learn how to deal with them and fix it. Don't just bury it. Because, a lot of people, our parents are older. And some parents basically teach their kids, don't ask no questions. We don't want to talk about it. Or stuff like that. Therapy is stupid. Going to a psychologist, you crazy. You see what I'm saying? So now you left with dealing with all of this by yourself. Sometimes you do need a little guidance, though, to get you on the right track. And that's why you're here. I'm just a tool. I'm just a tool to help you get to where you need to be going. The rest is up to you. The rest is up to you. And I'm sure you can fix it. So that's why we're going to come here and we're going to continue talking about self-development, self-improvement, self-care, and things that we can do what I can do to help you in my ability. I mean, not my ability, but all my experience is what's bringing me to this camera. And that's why I'm telling you what I observed. I didn't went to school. I got my degrees. I got all that. But I chose to try to make the world a better place. Or at least try to bring peace to those that's looking for it. If that sounds better. Because they got a lot of evil out there. So somebody got to be positive and give you hope. Some people find it in church. Some people find it in different things, and I don't want to get into all that because I don't want a problem. But people find different avenues. Let's just go there. People find different avenues of how to deal with that or how to bury it so they won't have to think about it. But their inner self keeps it in their mind. And that's why I always talk about reprogramming your mind and the way you think. Because so many people put so much garbage up there to us. They put garbage in there. So then we left carrying it. We left carrying all that garbage. And they want to wonder why we're crazy. Or we deranged. Or we got this problem. Or we got that problem. You want to know why? That's why. Nobody there to help us deal with it. So what we do? We hide it. Stop hiding. And let's deal with it. And that's what this channel is for. This channel is here to help you deal with your problems that you might be having. That you don't trust nobody else to tell them. And that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm going to be providing, one-on-ones with people. And we'll work that together. And I'm going to give you everything that I know. Everything I know. And if I don't know it, guess what? I'm going to go find it out. Because that's the person that I am. And we'll find a way together. That's why I'm here. And I don't mean to go off track, but sometimes real is real. And that's why I want to give it to you raw. And this is where and that's my slogan. This is where we tell the truth, if you like it or not. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Or share with somebody that you think that it's going to help them. We all here together and we all have to stick together and help each other. It ain't about race. We all fighting a war. We fighting each other. For what? We don't need to be fighting that war. The real war is inside here. That's the war we need to be fighting. Not fighting each other. Scraps in the butt. No, I don't want her to go up. I want to go up. No, I'm better than you. No, I look better than you. No, I'm smarter than you. No. We're here to encourage each other and build each other up and make the world a better place. We got enough evil out there. Leave it where it's at. Let's come outside to the polar. Let's go on the other side. You know, the yin and yang that they talk about. Let's find balance. And when you see somebody doing something unrighteous, tell. Don't tell on them. Go tell them. Tell them you're wrong. Don't do that. That don't make you a mean person or a snitch. It's called telling them, like calling them to the carpet. I didn't say tell on them. Tell them. Call them to the carpet. Tell them they wrong. So don't just tell on them. It's easier done like that. Go correct them first and keep trying to correct them. You know, to steer them on the right path. I know I'm rambling and going. I know I'm just keep talking, but I've got some nuggets. Okay, so on this channel, we're gonna do a series, and this is gonna be our series part 1 on self-development, or self-improvement, and this is where we're gonna like I was saying before, we're gonna go within, and we're gonna find out what it is of these problems that we keep having and why we keep having them. And we're going to fix it so we can keep on continuously working on different things that we might have problems with. So you have to get to the point in this journey where you figure out who you was. You have to remember who you was before the world started putting all their conditions on you. You need to think this way. You need to believe this. You need to make sure you got this education. You need to make sure you got this and you got that. You need to remember how happy you was. And let's think about that. Let's think about, when was your happiest moment in your life? What was going on? Where you just felt free. That's the part you're trying to get back to. And sometimes we get lost. But we're not really lost. We just forgot. And we're going to bring it back to memory. We're going to bring it back and we're going to work on it. So, every time, everything, so remember, everything that happened to us is it's purpose. Anything locking us up in a cage of fear and crying over the past headaches, embarrassments, and faults, let's treat them as our teacher, and we will become both self-improved and successful. So thank you for coming to Streams of Strength, where we tell the truth if you like it or not.